Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of The Drive. Today I've come into the Surrey countryside to do a quick showroom tour of a specialist dealership in Ewhurst Surrey of Cridfords, and we've been blessed with some lovely weather today, and sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Okay, just moved around the showroom. This is a lovely, it looks like a Guards red Cayman 2.7 PDK 2015 model, midship concept, so the engine's in the middle, rear wheel drive, probably the perfect balance for any car, and you don't need me to tell you that these things drive superbly. I have taken one of these around the Porsche Silverstone experience and it was excellent, and here we go, beautiful car. I'm just going to show you around it. Okay, just to show you this lovely example Cayman, just to show you how low it is as well. You know, what a real sports wagon this is. You know, super low, beautiful curves, and the red and the black wheels with the black air intakes looks awesome. Really, really, really awesome. And yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you the inside of this one. Okay, let's check out the good old Porsche door opening solidness. There we go. Beautiful. Really nice, solid, heavy Porsche door. Exactly what you want. Okay, really quite interesting. So we've gone from 1989 to 2015, and when you look at the door cards, they're completely different now. This one has, I don't believe this isn't the leather, this is just the standard material that you get. I mean, it still looks lovely and feels great, but you really notice the difference between the old and the new. And you know, this one's got really nice door pockets there, nice grab handles. These are obviously vastly improved from the old Porsches. They feel really good, and the speakers are housed in this section here. But it's a shame. I think that you should be able to option these with the lovely deep pile carpet that I showed you on the Targa. There's probably a lot of people like me who really love that, so I think that should be an option. But there we go, that's progression for you, if you can say that. There's a switch for the mirrors, sorry, for the windows. Okay, hopping in the Cayman. Okay, what's the first thing you notice? I think it's probably the driving position. The seats almost feel slightly raked back a bit, so you really do sort of sit back in the seat. The pedals are straight in front of you. This one's a PDK, so there's no clutch, but the brake pedal and the accelerator perfectly spaced for people like me with big feet. And on this model you got the Alcantara steering wheel, which is stunning and feels so good in your hands, and it's got the PDK pedals made out of the lovely aluminium. They're actually cold to touch, so that's really nice. That makes it feel like it's been cut out of a solid block of aluminium, which is beautiful. And again, this one has the aluminium inlay, which is also cold, so real class. And on there, really, really nice. That's a beautiful touch. And yeah, I think the thing that stands out is just the way the cockpit encloses you in. It feels like a real sports car. In some ways quite similar to the 944 in terms of sort of dimensions. Obviously it's a bit more complicated inside here with this tunnel. You know, you've got all your sports plus, adaptive suspension settings. You can higher and lower the rear spoiler. Obviously you've got the PDK gearbox, and then you've got a few of your controls here, and your navigation and entertainment screen there, which is not too small actually. That's still quite a usable size, bearing in mind this is 6 years old. And then let's test out some of these. Yeah, I mean, they feel really nice and solid. These look really good. I like the way these These almost look like little turbines coming into the cabin. Again, this one doesn't have the leather dash, but it still feels good. Still feels nice. And central, as you sit straight on, you've got the rev counter right in front of you with the really gorgeous Porsche font. And then to the left, you've got the speedometer with the digital dash as well. This one's covered just under 38,000 miles. And true Porsche fans, one thing you do is look at what the speedo goes up to. So in this one, the speedo goes up to 175 miles per hour. That's cool. And the red line comes on around about 7.5, 8,000 RPM, and it revs all the way up to 9,000. And then on the right hand side, you've got a really cool digital display that houses lots of different functions within it, and I think you can probably tailor it. But all the dials and switches feel nice, don't feel quite as weighted as they do in the older Porsches, but they are slightly different. And then the light switches, they do feel really nice. The light switches have actually got the aluminium around them as well, so they're slightly cold to touch, and have a lovely weight to them. So yeah, overall impressions, very nice. Maybe not as plush as the Targa, the 1989 Targa, but again, very, very comfy. These seats actually have the they're not fully leather, so they're partial leather, and they've got the Alcantara middle bit on the back and on here, and then the main tunnel is the same material as the rest of the dash and the doors. This one has a nice little touch. It's got the Porsche logo on the armrest, and inside just enough room for your phone with a power socket. Perfect. No room is wasted in a Porsche. And then you've got a little cash jar here, zooming out of the toll booths. There we go. Okay, so finished filming here at Cridfords in Ewhurst today. Really nice bunch of people, and they've got a great selection of cars. And if you turn up here and you want to have a look around the showroom, I'm sure they'll be more than happy to show you around. And if you're waiting for a vehicle to be collected, you've got this really nice, cool little area with some leather seats and with some cars in the showroom where you can sit and look back through some of the old Porsche magazines with a cup of tea or a coffee. So yeah, really nice showroom, some great examples. I hope you've liked the video. There'll be more of this content coming soon, so please subscribe, like, and feel free to comment. Thanks again for watching.